Hang on, I'll just turn this up a second. Good evening, everyone. So today I'm in Brighton. I've got to kind of be quiet because I'm sitting in a restaurant at the moment having a coffee. And do you know what's been really annoying today? Is that I checked out the forecast and the forecast said it was going to be sunny. So I thought this is going to be great. We can come down to Brighton, enjoy the sun, maybe get a tan. And then as soon as I got here this morning, it literally has been foggy all day. And I mean literally all day. So there is a little bit of sunshine in the air. In fact, it's hidden by the fog. So hopefully you'll come with me on this evening sunset tour. It's still going to be a bit more foggy than sunset, but I hope you enjoy it. Now, we're going to walk around the seafront. Obviously, we're going to check out some of the interesting facts about Brighton. Because did you know, the interesting facts about Brighton is that it's classed as the happiest city in the UK. It's also one of the spookiest. It's the gay capital of the UK. And also, it's got a hotel that was the first hotel in England to have electricity, and also hosts the oldest aquarium in the world, which is obviously a sea life centre. So yeah, we'll get walking in a minute because the pier is actually open. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to be allowed to film on there, but the pier is open. Whether I get told off for filming, I don't know, but we're just going to go for it, all right, and just see how it is. First of all, let me know what the signal is like. Please give the video a thumbs up as always. So hello to Leanne, hello to Mackie, Trevor's just joined us as well. Hi to you both. Gabby's not here, it's just me. Hello to me, Gabby. I stayed a couple of times in Brighton. Trevor, well, hopefully Brighton has not changed. Look, you can actually see some blue sky just there. I can smell pot everywhere. I don't know why, but I can smell ganja. I've smelled it all day. There's also something different I'm going to do tonight, and that is, if it'll work, right, there's these hop on and hop off buses, okay? And so I've got myself a ticket, and I don't know whether the stream will allow me or if it'll cut out, but we're going to attempt to go live on one of these buses because they take you to some of the landmarks. And let's face it, I've been shooting a video all day. There's a guy playing music over there. Let's hope he doesn't copyright me. I'm going to have to go on because he's going to ruin it for me. Anyway, we're going to see if we can actually go on a bus. Hopefully you can't hear that music right now. Anyway, sorry, I just lost the chat there. Hey Tim, can you do a shout out to John Dooley? John Dooley? Thumbs up, John Dooley. Today is a very important day because it was a year ago today that I first did my first ever YouTube video. So just want to say a massive thank you for joining me on my first year anniversary. Like I say, we was in Southend yesterday, Brighton today. We're also going to be returning back to the East Coast as well. So there'll be some video and some places from areas that you know and you love as well. But please give the video a thumbs up. Super chats are more than welcome as always. You get yourself in the draw to win a Walk With Me mug at the end of the week. Brighton is so full of activity. I mean, it is so cultural. Gay capital of the UK as well. There was like walking down here, which I'll show you in a minute, is literally just like walking down in California. If you've ever been to California and Venice Beach, LA, it's amazing. People are saying signal is fine. What's the location tomorrow, Joshua is saying? Enjoy today, Joshua, because it's happening. There's a woman there walking around in her dressing gown. Gotta love Brighton. Gabby is here. Hello, Helen Bosworth as well. I haven't seen you for ages. Such a hip happening place. No wonder Brighton's a fun capital of the UK. It is. Is Gabby monitoring today? So's Crispy. Sarah DeMott is here. Hello to Mackie. It is quite cold tonight. I've got the heated coat on. I'm just literally finishing this and then we're going to go because the pier is going to shut at 7, so we need to get on there. And hopefully the signal will be okay. Like I did with Southend yesterday, I did a bit of a walk around and it looked alright. So the only problem is the fog. Especially walking into the fog, it might not look overly that great, but I'll turn the camera to face the other stuff that's going on. Paulette says, hello Tim and Gabby. Gabby's not here. No. Good evening from sunny Sheffield. Do you know what? I had a burger as well, so I'm rather full. Hello Sean. Crispy is here. You can, yes, we are broadcasting in HD as well. The fog is all 420 burning. What? Level Crossing guy, hello to you. If you enjoy the stream, it's only just started, but please give the video a thumbs up. Now, there will be a comprehensive tour of Brighton coming soon, which is what I shot today, and which is why I'm absolutely knackered now. But now I'm going to go and do another walk with you. By the time I get home tonight, which will probably about 2 in the morning, I'll be completely and utterly zonked. Hi, Lynn. All right, are you ready to do this walk then? We're first going to go on to Brighton Pier. Again, don't think there's an issue with filming because I was on there earlier, but this is a slightly bigger camera, so there might be. But we'll just go for it, and if they tell us to stop filming, we'll have to walk off. Hopefully the signal will be okay. Keep that updating in the chat, and let's just flip the camera around and show you where I am right now, having coffee. People on the beach. Look, you can see the sun. There is the sun. It's there. It's like a big ball thing in the sky. And I've fixed my gimbal as well tonight, which I'm very happy about. Cheers, thank you. So we'll go down there in just a little bit, but like I say, we've got to get on to the pier first because the pier will be closing soon. Hopefully the signal will be okay. Did you put some cash in your jacket pockets for donuts? Well, I've got a card, so it's okay. What donuts? This is a fishing museum just here, and it's normally free entry and you can go in there. I've been in there before actually, it's quite nice. We're going to stay in Brighton in a few days in September. We love it. Karen, thank you very much for joining the stream. The signal is good. Leanne, you keep updating me, Leanne, with the signal. Oh God, the seagulls are loud. Shut up. They actually did shut up for a second. You need to get home via Dartford, yes. The Dartford crossing. Oh my God, I actually have to remember to pay for dart charge, because if I don't, then I'll get a massive fine. That was awkward. There were so many seagulls eating the fish and the chips around here. Did you know that museum... What? The fight scene between Mods and Rockers and Quadrophenia. Yeah, a lot of movies actually have happened in Brighton. I'm very happy that I've fixed the gimbal. I don't want to talk too soon. But yeah, so we're heading to the pier first of all, and hopefully the signal will stay strong on the pier. Do you know what I find in Brighton? Down here on the beach, there are all these little places that you can go and have drinks. And it's just like being abroad, like in Spain, or when I've been to Gran Canaria, where the restaurants are there, then the park bit is there where you go and sit down, but table service there. Oh, no music. Yeah, you can see the fog. I've got an uncle in Dover. Been through the tunnel a few times. Yeah, I've never been through the tunnel. By the way, that thing you can see there is the gimbal, all right? This black thing that you see just there. 104 thumbs up. Keep those thumbs up coming. Regular attraction here on the seafront is this carousel stroke gallopers because of COVID. Although, I don't know why it's not open, because the pier's open and the fun fair is actually open on the pier as well. I do love the old-fashionedness of Brighton. It's that quintessential Victorian seaside. I live in Brighton for 2 years, moving back to East Anglia. Brighton Rock was filmed here, yeah, 1948 was it. I actually found out quite a lot of history today about Brighton, like Winston Churchill resided here when he was a young boy, moved to the coast. Fleetwood J, the first super chat, thank you very much for that. £3 coffee and donut fund for your week's videos. Thank you very much. I tell you what, that's the thing, Brighton is expensive. Simon is here. No dating tonight, Simon. By the way, if you wanted to know where we just were, that was the Artist Quarter. Look at the sunset. Look at that, how mysterious that looks right now. The fog keeps coming and going. You're saying the obvious there, Simon. No, Rebecca. Looks a bit foggy. Loving the sun though. There's 2 mirror balls over here. Now I know that there's music going on the pier, so I'm going to have to keep talking, so hopefully it won't cut out. People enjoying a nice evening in Brighton, look. Hi Bubba, hope you're doing alright. Did you get your drone up in Brighton? Kevin, I brought my drone, but I couldn't get it up because of the blooming fog. And obviously if you take a drone up in fog, then it thinks it's clouds. By the way, yes, somebody said watch out for the nudists. I don't know where the nudist beach is. If you point me in the right direction. Why have you given me a super chat? Thank you. You just said thank you for your £5 super chat. Leanne, you're doing a great job and let me know how good the signal is. That's the famous donut groin, which is just on the end there. Look, we can't even see the pier now. The fog has come in so much. We're also going to try and show you the very famous Pavilion, which is an amazing building in Brighton that looks like a little miniature Taj Mahal, but it was owned by royalty. Thank you very much for your £5 super chat, the Foxy Bee. Happy 1-year anniversary. Thank you very much. The nudist beach is near the harbour, which is up there, right? Don't forget to like the blog, guys. Sarah DeMott, thank you very much. And Sarah, yeah, thank you very much for passing my details on. Whether they print anything, who knows. Yeah, thumbs up, 125 thumbs up. Signal good, fog a problem. Do you know what? It's not stopping people coming out here in Brighton. Typical the sea, yeah, exactly. Does Gabby go on the leaderboard for a mug? Of course she does, Rebecca. If you know someone who loves Brighton or who has not been to Brighton for a while or who might appreciate this video, remember there is a share button. If you share the video, other people can enjoy a little bit of live action from Brighton tonight. The pier is coming into shot. This is the foggiest it's been all day. Look how atmospheric that looks. Linda, thank you very much for your £2.50 super chat. Happy anniversary. Caroline, hi. Hope you're all right. Robert Osborne, thank you for joining the stream and thank you very much for your £5 super chat. Can you see the old pier? West. You can't see the West Pier because it's foggy, but we are going to walk up there, so don't worry. Looks great on the TV in HD. No, it's just a shame about the blooming fog. Last night the sun was kind of in our eyes, and now it's the fog. Yeah, we managed to get to 400 thumbs up last night, so we want to try and outdo ourselves every night if we can. So, as I said, the pier's going to shut soon, so we're going to go on the pier first. Tim won't see any we won't see any nudists in the fog. It's probably quite a good idea. There is a place to get donuts up here. I know, I can smell it already. I can smell the donuts. Less half a mile inland. It's a glorious evening. Yeah, I know. This is the problem with living on the coast. So right, let's just check out the map. This is where we are now. We'll walk up towards here. We'll also check out the Royal Pavilion. And of course, we'll check out, oh, you can't see it on the map, the British Airways I-360, which again, you can't see because of the fog. Are you going to look around the lanes, Tim? John, I am going to look around the lanes. The lanes are really beautiful, but I just hope the signal does not crash out. Oh no, it's shut. Somebody told me it was going to be open. Okay, now I'm annoyed. What is the time? Someone said this was open until 7 o'clock. Well, we're just going to look through now. Bad timing or what? The Grand Hotel, yeah, it was bombed in the 80s actually. It was one of the first places to be bombed on the south coast, wasn't it? Well, that's absolutely crap. And I just swore. But yeah, the pier was supposed to be... I asked someone earlier, I said, what time is the pier open till? And they said 7, and they've already shut it. Anyway, let's take a... Good evening, beach life. Let's just take a look at one of the oldest... No, the oldest aquarium in the entire world. And it's the oldest still working aquarium. So try not to get run over. Caroline, thank you very much for your £5 super chat. Jamie, I'm doing all right. A foggy Brighton. Atmospheric though. So this is the Sea Life Centre. Now, what's special about this building is that it was built back in 1872, and it is still working as a aquarium now. We can just actually walk through here. It's not actually open at the moment, but you look at some of the old architecture and stuff. It's amazing. So pretty as well. Kobe, good evening. David, thank you very much for your £2 super chat. Is that early old electric railway still there? I don't think so. Never been to Brighton, it looks great. Well, depending on who you ask, it's one of the UK's biggest resorts. So yeah, look at this. We're the only ones in here. Because it's obviously shut to the public. I just saw the gate open, so I thought I'd just have a quick walk in. Yeah, I don't know what it's like inside, but the fact that it's the oldest. In fact, Blackpool, Brighton is one of the most haunted seaside places in the UK. In fact, in 2017, it was named as the spookiest. Obviously, it's a gay capital of the UK as well. So yeah, absolutely gutted we can't take it on the pier. They shut early tonight, or someone just lied to me. Good evening, Pike on a Trike is here. How are you? Not going to Brighton then. It depends where you stay. I mean, if you stay in one of the old hotels, you never know what might wake you up. It is dubbed as London by the Sea. You're absolutely right. Now, something that people get really annoyed about, which is what I'm doing right now, is do not walk on these cycle lanes. People get so angry. Walking here earlier, this woman went, "This is a cycle lane, you know!" Shouted. Thank you very much, Stuart, for your £4.99 super chat. Haven't seen you on here before, Stuart. You're walking the crappy way. Steve, I'm just showing something up here that I used to think was something to do with the RNLI. I used to think that this building here was to do with lifeguards, and there was a bloke up there who would look out, but it's not. By the way, the aquarium, look, it stretches all the way from there. It goes all the way down here. Don't worry, we'll be walking up the other way in just a little bit, and that's honestly where it's going to look very foggy but very atmospheric. Paula says, "I'm enjoying the lives." Thank you, Paula. Looking forward to seeing this. Carl and Jackie, thank you very much, guys. See, Brighton does feel very cosmopolitan compared to some seaside places, doesn't it? You know, the fact that you can drink wine on the beach and carve and all that kind of stuff. So this is the zip line. So like, I thought it was something to do with lifeguards up the top there, but no, it's a zip line, and it goes all the way across the beach. And if only this was open, I'd take Gabby on here. Just checking out how much it is. It's 18 quid. But Gabby, if you want to come on, that's £32. I don't know if you can see it in the fog, but just literally zips you all the way down across the beach. Well, nice. Pike on a Trike, is it foggy? Yes. The rare bird, hello. Don't think so, mate. Since when am I your mate? The architecture in Brighton is Victorian. It is brilliant. Signal is still good. Okay, so let's walk down the other end of the seafront. Stuart Harding, thank you again for your... is that a mistake? For your £4.99 super chat. These bikes, I was going to get on one of these bikes earlier today. So do you think we should get on one of these buses, and will the signal continue? I wonder if it will. It will be funny if we could. One of these open top buses that take you around the sights of Brighton, because my legs are getting... I know, I've been walking around all day. Farmer Family Vlogs. Can you please wish my wife Sharon a very happy 25th wedding anniversary from Tom? Well, congratulations. Happy anniversary. It's my anniversary today, 1 year on YouTube. Where are you going to get the bus? There's a bus stop up here, actually. Kevin is here. Hello to Gerald. Try it. I'd love to see you and Gabby on the zip wire. Always wanted to visit Brighton. So disappointed when I did. London on Sea. It's not to everyone's taste, but it's typically British. It's the typical British seaside. Shut up, birds. Debbie, thank you very much for your £3 super chat. Matt says hi. Thanks. Love your lives. Is Matt your other half? Hi from Ollie and Matt in Ipswich. Thank you, Crispy. Tracy is here. How many miles from Great Yarmouth, Cadbury? Well, we're on the south coast, so that's the English Channel there, going into the Atlantic Ocean. A long way. It's taken me about 4 hours to get here. I love the open top buses, they are nice. On a night like this, you need to have, bam, my heated jacket, which will hopefully keep me warm, especially being on an open bus. So, there is this shopping area called the Lanes in Brighton, which is really pretty, and it does really remind me of Spain or Italy. Now, I don't know what the signal... I'm walking on the cycle lane. I don't know what the signal is going to be like down there, but we'll give it a go. But before we do that, we're going to go and see the old pier. Again, it's foggy. I don't know how much we're going to see. The British Airways I-360 as well, which was moving around earlier. We'll go and check that out as well. Stuart, thank you very much for your £14.99 super chat. That's really appreciated. All the super chats I appreciate, of course. They help me, they support the channel, you know, to pay for things like the parking here. Do you know how much it's going to cost me for the parking? I'm not looking for sympathy, but £25 is going to cost me for the parking today. I know, scary, right? Push the button, looks cold. Bubba, thank you, yeah. Hi, Tim, from Wendy across the pond. Debs is here. Brighton's looking good, but a bit foggy. Is the jacket really heated, or are you telling porkies? Tracy, you want to know? Yeah. What's this? See, that's gone blue, but that just means it's on the coolest setting. If I hit it again, that's, is it red? You can't see it in this light. Yeah, that's super red now. I'm not telling porkies. It is a heated jacket, and it is really nice. I'm just walking down Brighton Seafront and everyone's staring at me, but actually, you know, when you're in Brighton, you see some interesting sights, so I'll just blend in with everybody else. We're walking towards the West Pier. Looks busy, Paula, it is busy. In fact, this is what I said we was going to do. We was going to walk actually down, because there's not too much to see up here for the moment, so we'll walk down on the other side of here. Hopefully the signal will be alright. Let me know, Leanne, what the signal's like. Stuart has paid for the parking. Stuart, thank you very much. You didn't have to do that. I feel awful now for you saying that. £23.99 super chat. I missed that. Thank you so much. Kevin, £5 super chat. Thank you, Kevin. Everyone that gives me a super chat, of course, I will be putting your name in the draw to win a Walk With Me mug, and that's going to be happening on Saturday night, where we'll be doing the live from home as well. So Gabby will be joining me. Look, you can see the pier. It's actually, you can see it a bit better now. Hello from Florida, enjoying the tour. Thank you, John. When you first started doing your streams, did you think it would last over a year? Well, Dave, I didn't start streaming straight away. I only started streaming actually back in, was it October or November? Obviously, I just did videos every night, not every night, every Friday. And still do. I still do a weekly video, and I do a couple of live streams. Now, hopefully the signal is going to be okay. I tested this earlier as I walked down here on the promenade. Tony, hello Tony, how are you? Rob H. How much was the heated jacket? I think it was about £30 or something. I know everybody walked up here, but we're going to walk back down this way. This is kicking in there. I can just smell alcohol in the air and food, and it's just getting me in the mood for holidays. Can you imagine not doing YouTube now, Tanita? No, I can't. It's not just doing the YouTube videos, it's the community that I really love as well, meeting all these new people, meeting you guys, and meeting you guys regularly. In fact, I said to Gabby the other night, I said, some of the people that you chat to on YouTube, I said, you have more of a relationship with them than you do your other friends. Tim and Gabby, you should do a live video at Norwich Junkyard Market. £30, damn, that was cheap for what it does. You have to buy the battery as well, Pike on a Trike. Signal's great, the fog looks like London smog. Scully, it's been foggy all day. Hello Phil, who's in Warwickshire at the moment. Happy 1 year anniversary. Thank you very much to Stuart. It's a nice group of people here, Jay. It is. Bubba's here, looks a lot bigger than Yarmouth. Do you know what, Bubba, though? And I'm not being rude to people who are in Yarmouth. I'm from Yarmouth myself, but Brighton for me is just too expensive. Like to get some food or to have some drinks. I mean, I just wish that Yarmouth actually would do stuff like this, you know, on the beach. Like have a little bar. Like this is just like a bar that you'd have in Ibiza or something like that, where they've got security there and they've got people welcoming you, sit at a table. And then they have a live DJ playing there as well. There's music playing quick. Blazing sunshine in Yarmouth. Don't tell me that. I don't want to know. The reason why I came here today, because I looked at the forecast and I said, it's going to be sunny here today, so this will be perfect. 178 thumbs up. Let's get to 200. As I said today, it'd be great if we could get to like 400, maybe 500. That'd be even better. Knox, thank you very much. Happy anniversary. Great Yarmouth is 10 times better than Brighton. I live and work in Brighton. Mark, do you? I have to say, Brighton's nice to come to. However, I wouldn't come to Brighton on holiday, if you know what I mean. Because, like I said, it's too expensive. There isn't really any holiday parks. Quote me if I'm wrong, in Brighton, is there? Obviously, there's lots of grand hotels, including the Grand Hotel. If you're a big fan of Only Fools and Horses, that's where he stood on the balcony and shouted "Lovely jubbly." Leanne, thank you very much for your £1.99 super chat. Have you guys got any plans for your anniversary? Well, I'm on my own in Brighton, and Gabby's at home, probably all snuggled up on the sofa after having a nice hot bath. Was this where I was sitting earlier? Oh yeah, they packed it away already. Over 60 miles down the road from me, but never been. I did some water sports here. But yeah, this is kicking in Brighton. I don't know if you can just see it, just there. There is the British Airways revolving tower. It's the tallest in the country. Rob H, never been to Brighton, but what I'm seeing is not my choice of holiday venue. It looks so busy on a Tuesday evening. It's full of millennials. What do you call them, millennials? Thank you, Kobe. There's a lot of people on the beach as well, and it's actually like, I think the temperature's about 11. No, actually, no, to be fair, it's colder than that. The sun's coming out, and you can see the British Airways revolving tower. Congratulations on your 1 year anniversary. Looking forward to the next year. Thank you, Helen. What is the signal like? Look how busy it is here. Like, wow. Gabby, you probably want to be here now. Having a drink. It's kicking. In fact, this is the busiest I've seen it all day. They're not pop-up bars, they're just always here though, these bars. I'm getting some funny looks. Lewis, don't say that, level crossing guy. As soon as you say that, you know what's going to happen. Stuart says the signal is poor. Should we, we've got these stairs, hang on. They're building something here, and they've redone all the ironwork, which looks really nice. Let me know what the signal is like as I go a little bit higher up. Stuart, thank you very much again for the £14.99 super chat. I don't want to bankrupt you, Stuart. Happy anniversary, you and Gabby deserve it. Paula, well, Gabby only joined me a few months ago. She hasn't been here from the beginning, bless her. I tell you what, that could do with a bit of an update. It's the Odeon. Wow, Stuart, won the lotto. Stuart, have you won the lotto? Or have you just is your computer just doing it on purpose, accidentally? My app says it's 9 degrees in Brighton. It does feel like 9 degrees.
Yeah, and I saw people come.
So a very foggy evening on Brighton Beach. What's the signal like? Is it better up here than it was down there? Look how foggy it is. It's like getting worse. I was hoping it was going to break up a little bit. 200 thumbs up. It costs you nothing to give the video a thumbs up, and it pushes out to more of my subscribers. So really do appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. So we'll look out for this bus, but I want to walk you through the lanes as well, and also onto the Pavilion. Hopefully the signal will still be okay. As I just turn back, I mean, like, you can't even see the pier or anything. Signal is all good. Leanne, thank you for updating me. Now, earlier on, if Gabby's still on the chat, they had a live singer just there in that little beach hut place. So I suggest you drop them your card. Again, you can just see, look how busy it is. It's a Tuesday. Oh no, there's music. I'm going to get demonetized. Quick, I'll keep talking and keep talking. It is well foggy. It is well foggy. Hi, Dwayne. Okay, so let's quickly talk about this hotel here, which is one of the most beautiful hotels on Brighton Seafront. It's called the Grand. As I said, if you're a big fan of Only Fools and Horses, Del Boy stood on there. But this was the first hotel in the country to get electricity all those years ago. Don't quote me when it was, but a long time ago. 221 thumbs up. Keep smashing that thumbs up for us, guys. Great signal here in Farset. Lives for Living, hello. That's the hotel the IRA bombed. Yeah, unfortunately they did. It's not fog, it's sea mist. And well, it's coming in off the sea. Can you see that? It actually looks like a shadow. And the tower's... is the tower coming down, or is that my eyes? Stuart, thank you very much for your £2.99 super chat. Now, this is what I was saying about how it's very similar to Venice Beach in California, because you've got all the restaurants on the boardwalk. You've got sport bits going on, people playing volleyball, and then over here, look, there's basketball going on. Millen or Millen Hamilton, love your walks. They have kept us sane during lockdown. Lynn and Michael, thank you very much for your very kind donation of £10. Really do appreciate that. Hello Adrian, hope you're doing alright. So yeah, as I was saying, there is the Grand Hotel in Brighton. And I'll tell you an interesting fact about the colour of these buildings and why they are that colour in a little bit. Has Stuart stolen a credit card? Stuart, are you okay? I believe me, I'm very grateful, but I'm just double checking. Because I had somebody message me once where they gave me a little bit too much because they were intoxicated. Oh. It is a very busy seafront. Even down here, as we continue walking, if we continue walking, we get to Hove. And if you talk to people who live in Brighton and they're actually from Hove, people will say, "Oh, you're from Brighton, are you?" I'll say, "No, we're from Hove." They don't like to be associated. So, up here, can you see these things sticking out? That's the pylons, the ironwork from the old West Pier, which is so blooming typical that it's foggy, because West Pier is just literally just out there. It's a grade 1 listed building, and they actually have just left it. I mean, it caught fire God knows how many times. I mean, just when it was ruined, it caught fire again, and they haven't pulled it down. They've left it there, even though it looks a mess. But it's because it's a grade. It's a grade 1. It's a bit of history. Hove, actually, that's what people say, Adrian. This is so atmospheric. It is, isn't it? If you're walking, Tim, you'll get to Southampton. I know. Where's Gabby? Gabby's not here. Do you like the fog? Give the fog a thumbs up. So, this is the original entrance to West Pier. You can see some of the pylons going out, and then if the fog just cleared just a little bit, you'd be able to see it. But this used to be the actual entrance to West Pier, and now it's home to... Oh my God, it's just cleared. Look, the fog has cleared, and we could... There you go, he just told me off for being in the cycle lane. There you go, that's the British Airways I-360, which is the tallest... I don't know if it's the tallest observation tower in the world or just in the UK. But there's a bar on top as well. Don't walk on the cycle lane. It replaced the Brighton wheel that used to be here, yeah. Hi Tim, my daughter Charlotte is watching you tonight. She loves Brighton. Can you say hello? Hello, Charlotte. Nightbot, I'm not on Instagram. Haven't been to Junkland Market? No, I haven't. Brighton had 2 piers, yes, it did. And if we, hopefully this won't make you feel funny, but looking directly up, it's just been left like that at the moment because of COVID, but you look down, that's where you get on it. There's a bar up there apparently as well. Regency Square. I mean, look at this. They do say it's London by the Sea. But you see, look at the buildings, how big they are. By the way, on a sunny day, this is what it looks like. I know, honestly, it was supposed to be like that today. Gabby, are you on tomorrow's live? I don't know. Is the whole beach stones? Yes, it is. Tim, bring some home. Congratulations on your 1 year. I'll raise a glass to you living here in Mexico. You've made me miss home. When I come home, I'll buy you and Gabby a drink. Keep up the good work. Take Gabby up the eye. Thumbs down for the fog. Don't, Neil. Don't say that. It's in the clouds. It's not now. It's clear. Honestly, earlier I saw that moving and I thought I was going crazy, but it was moving. Let me know what the signal is like up here, guys. Did you get a new gimbal? No, it's the same gimbal. I just managed to sort it out last night. It was just being really annoying. They have an upside down house in Brighton. And if you notice the colour of the railings and the house, it's that blue, and you'll notice that same theme everywhere in Brighton. Someone probably could tell me there's a reason why. Signal is still good. Leanne, thank you for always updating with the signal. I appreciate it. The beach is sandy when the tide goes out far enough. It's got to go out well far. I've never seen too much of a tide though in Brighton, to be fair. But the water temperature here compared to the cold North Sea, it is a little bit warmer. And there's, where is it? There's a swimming club that meets just further up the coast there, I saw. Signal is okay on TV. Well, hopefully it's better than it was last night. Trish, thank you very much for your £5 super chat. Get Gabby a donut. Is she going on about donuts? Great picture of a telly, Steve. This is the exclusive Brighton Beach Club. I don't know why it's exclusive. It does look nice though. Got some great views in there over the sea. So hopefully you're going to stay with us. We're just going to walk a little bit further up here before we return back into the town, and then go and check out the famous landmark of Brighton, the Pavilion, which used to be owned by the royal family. It was their seaside retreat here in Brighton. Neil, £1.49 super sticker, a little star, thank you very much. Thomas is here watching from Orlando in Florida. Thank you, Thomas. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit subscribe, because I'm close to getting 43 or 44,000, and I need like 100 more. So if you haven't hit subscribe, make sure you hit subscribe. And the most important thing is as well, I know if you don't understand YouTube and stuff like that, you make sure you put the notification bell on and select all. That way, when I go live or do a video, you'll get a notification, because sometimes you might miss it. Does anyone know how long the seafront is? Bubba? I don't know, but we would continue walking down to Hove, but we're not going to do that this evening. But the sunset looks nice. It doesn't look like they have many arcades there. Nigel, you're very true, very correct. They don't. This is like a little splash pad for the kids. Hello from Hungary, Katia. Are you getting the bus in Brighton? Well, I'm waiting to see this open top bus. Stuart, thank you again for your £19.99 super chat. Stuart, please just, can you comment? Just let me know everything's okay. I do appreciate it, but I also am slightly concerned as well. Michael, congratulations on your first year anniversary. Thank you. Tim's in the shed again. Look at this. Now, I filmed this on my video earlier. This is another listed building, and it's a shame there's people on there because I can't go on it. But this is a very famous bandstand, grade 1 listed. The architecture on it is beautiful. And this is Brighton for you. There is just random people doing a dance. Can you see that? Now again, I don't want to get copyright with the music. But yeah, I don't know what dance they're doing. There's a board here that tells you about the history. Built back in 1884. Yep, there's dancing going on in Brighton tonight. And you know, you don't see stuff like that happening in Great Yarmouth, do you? Big Sean is there. Big Sean is good. Get the bus, Tim. Save your old legs. What do you mean old legs? Gabby, going on other walks this week? Gabby will be joining me this week a little bit. Yes, she will. All the open top buses are back in the garage now. Oh, they're not, are they? You said they were going until... Oh, don't tell me that. Stuart's done like 150 already. Charlotte, I know. Where is Stuart? Stuart Harding, can you just comment? Let me know you're okay. Unless I keep missing it. Gabby, have you seen it? I haven't seen a message. See, look at this. Look. There are people just practicing doing their salsa dancing. See, when you talk about how Brighton is cosmopolitan and, you know, is so different to any other seaside resort in the country, You just don't see this going on anywhere else, do you? I'm sure they won't mind me filming it. Finally getting to watch it live as it happens, William. Michael, Gabby's Donut Fund, £5 super chat. Thank you very much, Mr. Bobby. Brighton is so cool. Join in. No. Hope someone isn't misusing Stuart's card. Has Stuart, get on the... Has Stuart commented? Stuart Harding. Oh, he has. A little emoji. Stuart, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, buddy. Well, so far, up this end of the seafront, we've seen quite a lot of dancing. Hopefully when I walk back up that way, they would have gone. But I just wanted to show you a very impressive part of the seafront. That again is London by the sea, but it's just so grand and just so, it makes you feel proud to be British, especially at the seaside. Yes, I just saw that, Gabby. The last bus was at 5. David. Hey, I can't. I was going to say I could get one of these bikes that's up here, but the only problem with that is I need to use my phone. Up here is where people go to play this, like, I forgot what it's called now, with these metal balls. See, now it's a Tuesday night, but look how much stuff is going on in Brighton on a Tuesday night. What's it called? Pentig Ground? I don't know. Boule, or someone's calling it, is it French? Petangue Club. Well, people saying bulls. Yeah, the sun is setting. The sun is going down. Is it cold, Tim? Lewis, I'm not going to lie. It's a bit nipply. But when you've got a heated jacket on, it's all good. So, there is a place called The Lanes in Brighton, which is a place where people go and shop, they go and eat, and you eat outside, and it has a very Mediterranean feel. I think that's what I like about Brighton. It does have a Mediterranean feel about the whole ethos of life living here, you know. I mean, compared to other places in East Anglia, right? You take Great Yarmouth, for example. I don't see anyone on the water in Great Yarmouth. You know, we don't have any water sports activities in Great Yarmouth itself, I don't think. Whereas here in Brighton, there's a paddleball club, there's people that do the open swimming. I mean, yeah, they just fully embrace living by the sea. That statue, we'll come to that in a second. It's a great place to have a party. Missing the mini run this year in Brighton. North Sea is probably too cold, you're right, but, you know, in the summer, it's very nice and warm. Signal was good tonight. You must be picking up 5G down there. No, it's still 4G. Yeah, I tell you what, if the fog wasn't there, that sun would look even better. Okay, so just up here on the right, and this is why they call it London by the Sea. These houses are so grand, and when I first saw this, I was like, wow. I was like, this is like something you'd see like in, obviously London, and you would see it kind of like round Buckingham Palace. Yeah, there's a link to I'll put an Amazon link in my description if you want to go and get a heated jacket for yourself. I was going to say to Gabby, do you want a heated jacket? And she says no, because it's summer now, I won't use it. But the thing is, you'll use it even in the summer. You're sitting outside and it gets cold, doesn't it, in the summer? So, you know. So this is very impressive. I mean, look at that. This is Burnswick Square. And here is an interesting fact, which Gabby calls me a sado for knowing. But all these houses, right, are painted this colour, as you can see, all the way across. And a lot of these houses are painted this colour in Brighton. It's kind of like a Brunswick, that's it, sorry. They're all painted this, it's kind of like a cream, very pastely yellow, I would say. And the reason why they've been painted like this is like there was an old law back in the day, but it was passed in Parliament that all these houses must stay this colour. Stuart, thank you very much for your £3.99 super chat. Does it very posh. Look at those houses. I mean, you know, London by the sea. I mean, probably most of these are actually, I would say, holiday lets. If Tim is flashing the cash, Gabby, he should be buying you a heated jacket. Do you know how much it's cost me to get to Brighton? And the food and the petrol and the parking. But anyway, if we continue down there, we'd get to Hove, but we're going to walk back now and then walk into the town. And then, of course, come and see one of Brighton's most famous landmarks. Looks like a bit like Hastings, where we used to go on holiday. Well, Hastings is only up the road. Stuart should get a mug. I think he might do. But at the same time, although yeah, I'm sure he probably will do, it's not about how much you donate. I'm walking in the middle of the road. 271 thumbs up. Come on guys, smash that thumbs up. This is where it's not going to look as good because we're walking into the fog. Mackie, I highlighted the name, type in. Oh right, you want to see how you can talk to somebody else. Yeah, if you want to talk to somebody else in the chat, all you need to do is just do an @ symbol and then their name, and it will come up and you can just click which person it is, and then that's when you're kind of doing a chat directly to them. Signal patchy, is it? Gerald? Stuart's lost the plot. Most expensive mug ever. Oh no, is it pixelating? See, we're doing so well. And then it's pixelating. See, once again, now, this time of night, people love to jog. And it's something that... Stuart, what are you doing? Have you won the lottery or something, fella? £14.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Stuart. Can I ask though why £14.99? Really random. Not. I do appreciate it. It's just a really random figure. I think I have to send you more than one mug at this rate, because that sounds cheap of me, doesn't it? Yeah, a bit of blue sky. Went to Brighton, must have. Shame about the fog. Back in 1980. 60 million tonight. I didn't put the Euro Millions on. Somebody wanted to know what this was. So Tim, I meant how was my name highlighted? Paula, how was your name highlighted? I don't know. Maybe the mods did it. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Do you want... Paula, I don't really understand what you mean. I don't really know much about this statue. I know there is a something to do with King Edward, but there is a lot of royal history in Brighton. Look at that moon. Look at the those people are still on the bandstand, so we can't get up there. Yeah, Crispy, I don't think we're going to make that much. Mackie, Stuart, are you doing that, or has your device run away from you? Well, I don't think it does it automatically. Stuart, you're worrying me this now. Signal is still good, Leanne, thank you very much. Join them on the bandstand. I walked when Western Supermare was foggy. You couldn't see how in front of your face. Go and bust a move. Well, the thing is, if I do that, I will get the video will get copyrighted, and then YouTube will stop it because they're playing music, but they're still dancing. Can you see them? If Stuart gives loads of money, Tim, he can donate some to me. Looks lovely there, Tim. A bit more from Stuart and you'll be flying back. Look, they're still dancing. Gabby, what do you think? We should be joining them. See, and there's another thing they've got out here, which is the ping pong tables as well. Salsa. There you go. They are still dancing away, and they're not even drunk. Stuart, 23.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Stuart. Stuart, you really are worrying me. Are you okay? Because I had someone who was on here once and they got slightly intoxicated and they put an extra figure in and they didn't mean to, and I gave them a refund. But in theory, YouTube doesn't allow you to do that normally, so I had to do it around the houses and I didn't really enjoy doing that. Stephen, happy first anniversary to you from Steve, Debbie and James. Thank you, Stephen, much appreciated. Has Stuart been hacked? Gabby, oh my word. You know why? Because I said to Stuart a second ago, I said, why do you give the random $17.99? And then it was just... Sir Ron Major, you've been doing the maths. We love the dancing, the bandstand. I would join them, but money will copyright me. YouTube will. I love the seafront. It looks very generous with your X and your card. Maybe Stuart really likes your lives. Thanks, Scott. Maybe he does. And, you know, it's a misconception from a lot of people that when you do YouTube, you're rich. And you can ask Gabby, far from it. You obviously invest a lot of money and time. And it's just a way to support your favourite YouTubers, you know, when they're making videos, because it would be great if I could do this full time. Obviously I have to do another job and I try to do as much content as possible, but it would be great. It'd be fantastic maybe one day that, you know, I can actually make a living doing this, because then I could show you many more places. But yes, I still do a normal-ish job, and you've probably seen the normal-ish job that I do, which is not normal, but it is very weird. And I'm in a new... I can't talk about it though, because they're still filming it now, but I'm in a new show that's coming out on Sky in the autumn. I can't really talk about it though, because I don't want to get told off. But obviously I'm not an actor, I'm a double. So I look like an MP. I do not look like an MP. But I tell you what, with a little bit of makeup, you might be surprised. Gabby, you should use that line from Bridesmaids. Help us, we're poor. Stuart, will you stop it, man? You're making me nervous. I don't want to be dishing out loads of refunds. YouTube doesn't actually allow you to do refunds, you know. So, yeah, if you're going to commit, you have to... I mean, you're very kind of doing it. I just hope you're not drunk. Stuart, are you drunk? Thank you very much for your £19.99 super chat. You can see that the mist and the fog is clearing just a little bit. We think Norfolk Tourist Board should be paying you in, Gabby. Yeah, right. Do you have plans to do another walk with us video? I would love to, but the video didn't get that much attention, unfortunately, which is a bit sad, because I'd like to have done one of those. But when a video doesn't do very well, it means that you guys are not watching it, so you're not interested in it. So, but yeah, it would be nice to do another one of those. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a couple of months ago I did a walk with us video where I asked you guys to send in clips of you walking where you are on a daily walk, and I put them all together. You can still see it on my channel right now. Graham. Lewis, I'm disappointed, Gabby, you're not with Tim. Yeah, she's lazy. See you when you're back in Boreham Wood, Steve. Which MP? I can't tell you. Who is Stuart? Looks foggy there, sunny and warm here. Where are you? Where is it sunny and warm? Stop counting, must be around about 300. No, it's not 300. I do get a figure on my screen, it's not 300. It'd be great if it was. One good bloke Cadbury. Wow, you're really adding this up, aren't you? £173 from Stuart. People should donate through PayPal as YouTube takes 30%. Now, this is something that you know, I didn't want to bring up, but we appreciate the super chats. But yeah, that is absolutely correct. YouTube takes a cut. So if you give me £10 super chat, YouTube takes 30% of that. I know. There's the link for that heated jacket, by the way, on the screen now. Thank you, Nightbot. 500 people watching. You've just joined us. We're in Brighton as the sun goes down. Look at that. Picture is still good. Please give the video a thumbs up. Feel free to share. We're just going to walk into the town. Hopefully the signal will still be good as I walk in the town with you guys. I'm walking to the Pavilion, which is a very pretty building. 307 thumbs up. That's what I've been saying. You need to do PayPal. The thing is if you really want to know the ins and outs of how people get paid from YouTube. So basically, when you see an advert on a video, I get paid. Now, when you go, ooh, you'd be shocked at how much you get paid. So, and I'm showing my analytics here. For every 1,000 views I get on a video, YouTube pay me a certain figure. And at the moment, that figure, it always hovers around about £2 to £3. So you work it out. So I get £2 to £3 per 1,000 views. So if I do a video a week and it gets me 10,000 views, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'll make it about 10, maybe £15 a week if I'm lucky. So yeah, YouTube doesn't pay that much unless you get tens of thousands of views. Stuart, £3.99 super chat. Stuart, thank you very much. Oh, I want to be playing volleyball down there. Do your live streams views count? Matt, yes they do. The thing is though, when people watch a live stream on replay, I think it could be a little bit boring for them, because obviously I had someone comment the other day, and when I love your videos when you edit them, I don't like watching the live replay because they're a bit boring, because the thing about the lives is that it's happening now. When you watch it on replay, it's not happening now. People still enjoy it, but it's also getting involved in the chat as well. So, oh no, there's music. Look at that. It absolutely looks beautiful, doesn't it? So I'm just going to move quickly. I know I'll probably be copyrighted now, but that's a singer. Does that make any difference? Go for a paddle, Tim. I don't know if I can actually, because the signal down there might go. Stuart, are you making his year? Stuart, you are. I honestly, I feel so grateful to you, Stuart, for this. He's not replying to me though. His computer did it by accident or something. Mackie. He did. Stuart has become the mystery man of the channel. Well, it could be a woman. You don't know. Tim, I love the way you take time to travel to show different places. We always wait to see from Great Yarmouth. It's nice to see different seasides. Yeah, I'm obviously trying to head down and do the south coast this summer. Obviously I'll still be doing the east coast, because obviously that's where I'm from. But yeah, I mean, my passion is the Great British seaside, and I love sharing it with you. My God, look at that. That needs a bit of an update. Stuart, thank you very much. Stuart, £14.99 super chat. Stuart, just give me a smiley face just to make sure you're okay, please. Looks like a bot. I don't think it could be a bot, because bots don't give you super chats. Any chance of doing Bognor Regis on your travels, Kevin? Yeah. Like I say, doing Poole, Sandbanks and Bournemouth very soon as well, but not live. So tomorrow night we'll be live again, and we'll be returning to a popular destination on the East Coast. Find out where that is. Matt, it could be a kid. Well, I hope not, because you do have to be over the age of 18 to use that super chat, and you have to register. Obviously, the terms and conditions are on there, so anyone that does give a super chat, unfortunately, it's not anything really to do with me in that sense. I can't be held accountable, but obviously if it was, and you know, the parents are a little bit upset, I'd make sure they get their money back. Don't say that, Matt. I really hope not. I'm watching to see if you'll use the PayPal link, Plum. 318 thumbs up. Last night we managed to get to 400 before the end of the stream. We're still going to be going though. Stuart deserves a platinum mug, maybe a gold one. I don't know. Leanne, update as always. Thank you very much. Looking, we'll just pause for a moment at that sunset while I catch up on some of the chat that I might have missed. Lynn says you really need double the amount of donuts. Do you know, it takes me 4 hours to drive back. I don't think Gabby's going to get any donuts tonight. Will you ever travel to other seaside towns in other countries? Countries in the UK? Countries in the UK? Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're brand new here and you're watching this for the first time, please make sure you hit subscribe to see more of my videos from around the Great British Seaside, and also do a few town walks. And like I say, when I can afford it, the rest of the world as well. But I've been on YouTube now for a year, so, and a year to the day I'm celebrating, so that's why I'm doing a live stream every night from a different seaside location. Southend was last night. If you missed it, you can look back. Great to see people having a good time, Melissa. Yeah, long way to do a vlog. That's called commitment. Stay wise, stay positive. That's Brighton for you. Does that still work? I've seen better days. I mean, do you know something? I'm just looking at the amount of people that are actually on the beach in Brighton tonight, and I don't think I've ever seen this many people on the beach in Great Yarmouth, for example. Tim, would you do a live from Spur Point in Yorkshire? I've never heard of that. By the way, the seagulls are fearless, like the ones in Great Yarmouth. Lovely place, but compared to Great Yarmouth, it's expensive. It so is. Stuart, are you okay in the chat? Hi, Natalie. Will you be going to Weston-super-Mare anytime soon? My gran lives there. I've not been there for 13 years. Yeah, I will be. I'm trying to focus on the south coast for the next couple of months. I've also done a video today that I filmed of Brighton, albeit a little bit foggy. Hopefully you'll be able to check that out. That'll go up next weekend, because this coming Friday, is this coming Friday or next Friday, I'll be revisiting one of my first videos, California, which is in the UK, which is crazy. There's a California in the UK. Thank you, Gabby. Roller skates, I know, that's what I should have. People dress strange in Brighton as well. Right, so hopefully you'll bear with, because we're going to go through the lanes and see what the signal is like as we walk through towards the Pavilion. Now, to get to the lanes, I go through here, but we'll just have because we're not going to see the sunset again, and it's about to set anyway. So we'll do one last. Feel free to screenshot this and tag me in it on Twitter. In fact, that'd be nice actually for my anniversary. Just screenshot that and put it on Twitter. We need to come up with some kind of hashtag. Try and think of a hashtag. Screenshot it, put it on Twitter, and use the hashtag Tim's in Brighton. It won't get trending, but yeah, screenshot it, put it on Twitter using the hashtag Tim's in Brighton. I think that'd be good. When Gabby can't do videos, can I please do a stand-in and come to the videos? Lewis. Where are you from, Lewis? Tim, I love that one. I got to see all kinds of walks. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa's over in the States, aren't you? So one last time to get a screenshot. Hello to all the students in Brighton. Brighton is strange, full stop. It is beautiful. It's been a great year. Thanks, Graham, for all the walks. Okay, Trish, a new viewer. Are you a new viewer, Trish? Okay, so we're going to walk through the lanes. What's going on here? Oh no, there's loads of music. There's loads of music and I get copyrighted. What are they doing? I have to say though, bit of an epic tune. We're going to get run over. It's all like they're playing the same song by Alison Limerick. Too much noise! Too much noise! It's gonna get me copyrighted. Oh, what can I do? It's a roller skating disco. There's so much music! Oh no! Hang on, I'm gonna have to clear off here. FYI though, Alison Limerick, Where Love Lives. Good song though. Especially to roller skate to. So, say bye-bye to Brighton, Seafront. Bye-bye. Looks like when we go this way through the lanes. Oh, just mute the sound. That was a very good point. I didn't do that. In fact, I don't know how to do that on here. Must be a way. Watch that road. Yeah, I know. I nearly walked into a car. So much noise. Well, this will be a lot quieter now anyway. Leanne, thank you very much for your £1.99 super chat. Timmy going on the bus. No, I'm going to be walking. This is a tattoo parlour. Now, these little places to eat around here are very nice indeed and quintessentially Brighton. And I noticed this house earlier. The cottage. Look at that. How random, but really old. See, look, this is a lot more like London and a lot more quieter as well. Yes, the signal might be a little bit laggy around here because of all the buildings. 342 thumbs up. We need to get to 400 again by the end of the stream. This building here is the old town hall in Brighton. Just look how many people are actually eating outside. I feel like I'm missing out and I'm jealous that there's stuff going on. Gabby, can you tell me what the signal is like, please? If it's gone pixelated or if it's gone weird or anything like that. Gabby, Bella Italia is open in Brighton. Would you do a walk from Fleetwood to Blackpool? Yes, we're going to Blackpool actually very soon. This Bella Italia looks like it's a almost like it's a movie theatre. Stuart, thank you so much for your £2.99 super sticker. Picture is made, the signal is fine, thank you. Signal is still good, signal is okay, signal is fine. Bit pixelated. It's funny that everyone says signal's good and then someone goes, it's a bit pixelated. The amount of bars I've got looks all right. 521 people watching now, 347 thumbs up, so we need to get a few more thumbs up, please. Look at that. See what I mean by London by the sea? It's kicking down there. There's loads of places. Hello. So walking up to the lanes, like I said, it's very built up, so hopefully the signal will still be okay. I'm not really watching where I'm going on the roads tonight. $349 thumbs up. We need 400. Just give it a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything, and it pushes out to more of my subscribers. Okay, really do appreciate it. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, that big red button down the bottom right hand corner, please make sure you smash it. Downtown. Hi, dude. I'm watching you. Hey, watching you watch Norwich. I missed that one. Not pixelated in Yorkshire. It's funny you say that, because somebody said to me the other day, do you get the same EastEnders in Great Yarmouth as the one we get in London? My family used to say that from Birmingham all the time, and I was like, what are you on about? By the way, I had a burger here earlier, and you'll be able to see it on my video when it goes up. It was really nice. Duke's Lane. Stuart, you are starting to worry me. £4.99 super sticker, thank you. Right, let's see how this goes. The signal down here still looks alright. So these are the lanes in Brighton. All little boutique places full of history, and places to go and have food and have drink. Are you heading to the nudist beach? Kevin, we've already done the seafront. We're now walking towards the Pavilion through the town. Yeah, it does feel like you're down some back streets of London. The question is where do you go? Because there's so many different places. The signal will definitely go a little bit dodge down here. Will you be going to Vauxhall Holiday Park, Tim? Yasmin, no I won't, because I asked them if I could do some filming there and they declined. Why? I don't know. By the way, do you want to know something else that's really interesting about Brighton? Is that this was the first place in the country where Banksy did a mural on the wall. Wow, look at this. Gabby, if you're watching this right now, how beautiful is that? Oh my god, it smells like I'm abroad as well. Look, Gabby, Cruz de Campo, or Cruz Campo, Spanish beer. We could be in Spain right now. See, it'd be wrong for me to go and sit out there and have a drink. I've got to drive back, so I can't actually. But yeah, if you're liking the video, please give it a thumbs up. I know I keep going on about the thumbs up, but they are important on YouTube. 361. We got to 400 by the end of the stream last night, so I'd love to do that again, if we can. Very nice. Wow, look at this mural here. Look at that. This is like a big circus. See, that's what is so good about Brighton when you see the murals like this that someone has painted. You're jealous. I love a Spanish beer, so do I. Spanish beers are the best. Another place to go and eat out. See, all these places are kicking tonight. Driving back to Great Yarmouth tonight. Yeah, very expensive. It is very expensive, petrol. Bearing in mind I went to Southend, stayed in the hotel. Well, it was a Premier Inn. Muriel, not Mur. That's what I call it. It's payday, Tim. Everyone is out. Is it payday? See, look how pretty it is around here. I'm amazed that the signal is still good around here, because I thought it would go belly up. 370 thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up, guys. 512 of you watching right now. Hit that thumbs up. The White Company, very expensive shop. Love to go in there, but can't afford anything. The lady that owned Donatello's. Oh, okay. Thanks for that. So we're heading towards the Cultural Quarter and the Royal Pavilion. And it's literally just in front of us. In fact, we'll go around the other side. But if you've never seen this place in Brighton, it is absolutely amazing. Stuart, thank you for your £2.99 super sticker. Stuart, can you just send me a private message on Facebook, please, just to make sure you're okay? Because obviously you've been very generous, but I need to make sure it's all above board and all okay, because I can't be responsible for refunds because YouTube doesn't allow it, and plus YouTube then also takes 30%. Mackie Smith, hope you don't mind. Look at that. Now, this building, right, is the Royal Pavilion Estate. This is where we are. Royal Pavilion here. There's also some museums. But this was owned by royalty back in the day. And since then, other people, I don't know the full history, that have bought it and added all these extra little domes and turrets. But it is just beautiful, isn't it? Really is. Have you ever been inside there? I've never been in there. I hope the COVID levels don't catch up too much before we all get a chance to go on holiday in a few months. Any plans to visit Yorkshire, Stephen? I don't know. Hopefully. See, there's people everywhere tonight, just enjoying the evening. It's not overly that warm either. Hope you're out with Tim later in the week, Gabby. She should be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly walk round to the front of this, because the front of it looks even better. I went inside as a kid. Is it stunning? What's actually in there? Because there's some like manky old curtains. Only just found out how to do a screenshot. John, you missed the sunset then, John. Sound keeps coming and going. Mackie, I've read your message, mate. I'm gonna address it. But you've got to remember that it's not beyond my control sometimes, but yes, we'll address it. It's like a palace inside. Wow. Oh, all bar one shut down. $380 thumbs up. Let's get to 400. I won't go until we get to 400 thumbs up, okay? Turn this around. So if you did screenshot the sunset, feel free to put it on Twitter and use the hashtag Tim's in Brighton. Did somebody say the red light district was around here? 389 thumbs up. Thank you very much, Beauty Beak. Mackie, no, I don't think it was rude, mate. I have the same fear and worry as you do, but it's a bit difficult when I can't, like, yeah, it's a bit difficult to do anything about it until, I mean, it's difficult to do anything about it anyway, because when someone makes a donation, they made a donation, end of, and the way YouTube addresses it is that there are warnings and there's stuff put in place. I don't want to go on about it too much, but you have to hit yes, and then you have to. It's not as easy as you think. If you've ever actually given a super chat, you do have to go through a couple of things before you physically actually do it. Decoration inside is very nice. PT Vlogs is here. Has he only just joined? I love these little bus huts, bus stops. Very Brighton-esque. Can you let me know what the signal is like as well? The red light district is about 54 years old. The best, I don't know. The ladies in the red light district. Anyway, I wanted to show you the frontage of this area here. Ashley Explores, thank you so much for your £1.99 super chat. Love the live. There's a lot of people up here, so we're all waiting for a bus. You just get past them. Signal's a bit blurry now, is it? I thought it would be coming up here, but there you go. It's like the Taj Mahal, but in Brighton with the sunset. Look at that. It is amazing, isn't it? When I first came to Brighton, I had to do a double take because I was like, what? I don't get it. What on earth is this place? What on earth is this building? But yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to reset the stream. It's a grade 1 listed building, and it used to be owned by the royal family that used to come here as a summer residence. I don't know who owns it now, but they're actually doing some work on it just over there. So yeah, right. Almost coming to the end. We're just going to say one last goodbye from where we started the stream. Let's try and cross the road. 398 thumbs up. Come on, we need to get to 400. We can do it. Brighton is a great place, but a number of homeless people there is shameful. Well, I haven't seen any homeless people about this evening. Prince Regent used to own it. Something to do with the River Nile there. Brighton has so much history. It's crazy, really. And I wanted to go on one of these buses. I had the ticket, but he told me the buses were going until 10 o'clock tonight. I didn't realise that they'd stopped. Colin, thank you very much for your 99p super sticker. What is the signal like now? Is it any better? Nice memorial. Yeah, there's so much music around tonight. Definitely got copyrighted. Signal is okay. Could you get a sticker rock? Safe trip home. We'll tune in again tomorrow. Yes, I will be live again tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Find out where I'm going to be. I hope you've enjoyed Brighton this evening. It's a shame that fountain's not on, because that is massive. London by the sea. It truly is. Some fascinating facts about Brighton. Make sure you check out a video that I'm going to post that I filmed today about Brighton. It's just a shame that it was so foggy, but I'm glad the fog has cleared. The Pavilion was built by Prince Regent. The architect was Nash, and I think it was a summer residence for Queen Victoria. But she didn't like it and sold it to Brighton Council. Wow. She didn't like it. Fountain is nice. I wonder if the sun has actually gone down. It probably has. Gonna just quickly cross over the road here. Get one over. 416 thumbs up. Thank you very much, guys. Could we do it? We need to beat yesterday's, really. I mean, if we could get to 500 by the end of it, that would be even better. 500 thumbs up for Brighton. It deserves it, doesn't it? Amanda, thanks Tim, enjoyed it. I didn't comment much, was watching. It's fine, you don't have to comment. We was talking, earlier before, it's great to join in the live community chat. but you don't feel like you have to. It's the same with super chats and super stickers. You know, I'm just grateful you guys are here watching and supporting the channel. Susie says, haven't been to Brighton for a while. Really enjoyed watching this. Steve says, another great walk, thank you. It's been a lovely walk through Brighton. Maria and Will. My bar just behind that subway. Steve? Yeah, no, I'm not walking to the nudist beach. 422 thumbs up, come on, we can get to 500 before I walk over the other side. Tim, I think Gabby wants you home. She's just worried because we've got an appointment tomorrow and she thinks I'm not going to make it back. And I said, I will. It's only going to take me 4 hours on the M25 over the... I've got to remember to pay for... How many other people have done this? They've gone over the Dartford signal. How many people have gone over the Dartford tunnel on the M25 and forgotten to pay Dart charge? So you used to just go through there and pay at the toll, and now you have to remember to pay it before, I think before midnight the next day, otherwise you get a massive fine. And because I've gone over it twice, I went over it this morning and I'm going to go over it tonight because it's free to go over when it's like after 6 in the morning or something like that. No, midnight to 6 a.m. So this is where we started. Look, we've got the sun going down and it's typical now. You can see the I-360 very clearly. Have you been on the pier? No, I was going to go on the pier earlier, but they closed it. And it was supposed to be open till 7, that's what I was told. Dart tag is brilliant, it saves the worry. Well, I don't travel over it too much, Hazel, so... Try not to get run over. So yeah, this is where we pretty much started tonight's live stream. I would go down to the water's edge, but I think it would cut out. But it's gone very still now, actually. The water and the sea. It's gone very still. Oh my God, can you see that? I need to zoom in. There's people swimming. There are people swimming in the sea, and it's 10 to 8 at night, and it's April. But there are people swimming in the sea. Amazing. And I'll spin it around so you can see it, although it's kind of mirrored so you don't really see the words Brighton Pier properly. Anyway, I just want to say a massive thank you for watching tonight's live stream. I really do appreciate all the comments. And appreciate you saying happy anniversary, because obviously it was a year ago today I put my first YouTube video up. Stop it, Gimbal. And yeah, it's been quite a journey, so let's hope it continues. And please give the video a thumbs up if you're watching it on replay. Remember, there'll be a video coming up of Brighton very soon, which I filmed today, but it was very foggy, but you'll still hopefully be able to enjoy it. We'll be live tomorrow again at 6 o'clock, where I'll be returning to the East Coast, find out where I'm going to be. Mind you, it goes up as a notification anyway. So yeah, Gabby, I'm now en route home. I've just got to get out of Brighton because it takes forever to get out of Brighton, obviously with the traffic. Mind you, it should be a little bit quieter though. But I'm going to leave you with the view of the pier. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow evening. Good night, guys. They are people swimming. They are people swimming in the sea.